As one of the biggest sub-providers of accountancy courses, we get a lot of questions about CIMA. So in this video, I thought I'd take you through everything you need to know about CIMA and its qualification. If at any point in the video you find this information useful, please leave a like and subscribe because there'll be more content like this. And as well as that, if you want to leave a comment with any other ideas of something that you have been struggling with in your accountancy studies or something that you know your friends have been, then we'll make a video about that too. So let's get started with the basics. CIMA stands for the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. It is a global professional body for management accountants who are professionals who work within businesses using financial data and analytics to guide strategic decision making and improve performance. The key point to note here is regarding stakeholders. If you want to be a management accountant, you will be dealing with mostly internal stakeholders, so the management of a business, for example. Whereas a financial accountant works externally from the businesses they deal with, and what they do is they bridge the gap between the business itself and external stakeholders, such as investors, creditors, regulators, and tax authorities. CIMA is recognized all over the world: Europe, Africa, the Middle East, Asia, and of course, North America. CIMA works together with the American Institute of Chartered Public Accountants, or AICPA, in order to provide the CGMA Chartered Global Management Accountant designation. This partnership enhances the reach and recognition of the CGMA destination on a global scale, making it hugely desirable for professionals looking to work internationally. CIMA also has several mutual recognition agreements with other professional bodies around the world, and this allows CIMA members to gain additional qualifications and recognition in other countries more easily. Some of these bodies include the Institute of Chartered Accountants for England and Wales, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants, and CPA Australia. There will be a bit more on this when we come to exemptions a little later on. The CGMA designation is all about ensuring an excellent standard of global management accountancy, ensuring professionals are able to drive business development, success, and growth. It demonstrates that the holder has skills in areas such as technical accountancy, business acumen, leadership, analytics, and of course knowledge of ethical standards. CGMA holders join a global network of management accountants, offering opportunities for professional growth, networking, and of course knowledge sharing. The designation is valued by employers worldwide and can enhance career prospects in areas such as executive management, consultancy, and corporate finance. Candidates need to document relevant work experience with a supervisor throughout the completion of their diploma in management accounting. In terms of expected earnings, the average salary for members of the AICPA and CIMA who are studying for the CGMA destination is £38,000 in the UK. For those who are already holders of the CGMA designation, that rises to a whopping 73,000 Great British pounds, so it's all worth it in the end. There are two types of exemptions within this that allow you to perhaps move on to a further level. These are based on qualifications, so if you hold a degree in a relevant subject, or perhaps accounting qualifications from another relevant accounting board. And then the second type of exemption is experience-based, where CIMA will have a look over a CV that you send in during the application process, and based on your relevant experience, CIMA may exempt you from specific exams based on the subject matter. The route to CGMA qualification has 3 levels in addition to the CIMA certificate in business accounting. These 3 levels in order are operational, strategic, and then finally management. Each one builds upon the knowledge and skills of the last and is split into 3 pillars. The blue enterprise pillar focuses on business strategy, organizational management, and change management. The turquoise performance pillar concentrates on performance management, cost management, and financial planning. And the green financial pillar deals with financial reporting, financial strategy, and finally risk management. I hope none of you are colorblind, because it seems CIMA have failed to account for that in the creation of these pillars. There are 2 routes to qualification. First, we have the exam route, which contains 13 objective tests, 4 for the certificate and 3 for each other level, as well as 3 larger case study exams, 1 for each level of the diploma. The exams are scenario-based assessments. Candidates are given access to a pre-seen information pack which contains details regarding a fictitious company. In the exam, candidates are presented with further information about a scenario surrounding that company and expected to analyse, explain, bring in that knowledge of the syllabus and apply it to said scenario in order to provide actual, tangible and justifiable advice for the company in question. What this exam does is it tests your ability to act as an accountant. In terms of choosing which pillar to take when coming to a level of objective tests, there is really no right answer, but up here I'll provide our breakdown of what we recommend to our students. Don't like traditional exams? Well, the CIMA FLP route offers a more flexible option through the FLP Learning online platform. Students, instead of taking objective tests, are tasked with working through the information packs on the platform and instead taking multiple choice questions and business simulation assignments. This allows students to be more flexible in their approach and also focus more on those larger case study exams, which can be perfect for people who are working full-time alongside their studies. In terms of how long it will take, well, students who take the traditional exam route typically take between 3 and 4 years for the entire qualification. For the FLP, this varies depending on the level, with the foundational starting level typically taking around 3 months, and then each of the larger levels after that between 6 and 9 months depending on the student, and increasing with speed as you get to grips with the content. So I hope this video has answered all of your questions regarding CIMA and its routes to qualification. If you have any more questions, as we said earlier, please leave them down in the comments below and we'll try to get back to you, or if it's big enough, we'll make a new video for that.